Hey guys, welcome back to Reality Check, please. I'm your host, Cassie, and happy Tuesday. We are back today because I have a theory for the Love Island reunion and how it may be very different than last year. But before we jump in, I want to say thank you guys so much again for all the love and support. Our channel is so close to hitting those 1,000 subscribers. I think we're about 150, 175 people away. And I could not do that without you guys. You guys are truly the best. Continue to let me know where you guys are watching from. If this is your first time here, welcome. We also have a ton of our old reality checks on our YouTube channel, so make sure you check those out. We caught the end of Love Island. I had not been doing my YouTube channel about that until towards the end. So we have a lot of content for you guys to watch. Make sure you go back and watch them, leave a comment. And yeah, continue to let me know where you guys are watching from. Any little bit of engagement in this video will help push our channel and this video in front of new faces. You guys hear me say this on almost every video, but keep doing what you're doing because you guys are doing the best. So with that, let's jump right in. Andy Cohen took to his Instagram early this morning and posted a picture on his story that said this. It said, "Can I pull you for a chat? Hashtag Love Island reunion. I know that yesterday we covered a lot of the Islanders arriving to New York. We also saw Ace was with them towards the end of the night. We also saw Pepe and Iris. Nick was on live last night and he was in a room with Alandria and Pepe. Pepe was actually getting a haircut. Alandria, I believe, asked Pepe, oh, where's Iris? And he said, oh, she's getting ready. I also said this on TikTok last night. A lot of creators were going and running with the fact that the reunion was being shot yesterday. One in particular, Steph with the Deets, she had been saying for a few days, it's going to be Monday, it's going to be Monday, it's going to be Monday. Then early in the day yesterday, after the stories had been posted of all our Islanders barely flying into New York, she was still saying they're filming today. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, context clues, girlfriend. Like, they can't be traveling all in one day only to film. Like, it doesn't make sense. However, I shared my 2 cents. Obviously, it was not reunion day. We also saw Ace meet up with them at some point in the night because we saw them posting videos. A lot of the Islanders ended up going to Times Square where they saw like on one of the major screens their headshots and them promoting like the Love Island reunion. Well, Andy posted this picture. Can I pull you for a chat? Hashtag Love Island. Yesterday, we also recapped Jalen and gave a little Islander update for him. He was at the Atlanta Falcons training camp for a majority part of the day, so he didn't land until this morning. He shared this picture to his Instagram stories, didn't say much other than the I love New York sign. Clearly, it's during the day. I would even argue morning hours. You can see a plane towards the back. So this takes me to my theory, and I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys remember last year's reunion? I think I had spoken about it on a previous video and how I thought it was very messy, the way they went about it. It was too crowded. They had a lot of people kind of just filling seats. Ariana was even kind of uncomfortable. She was in the bottom and she would have to turn around and look back to talk to the Islanders. Like, it was done and executed very poorly. I believe one of the reasons why Jalen is getting there so late, even for reunion day, like it's pretty late. He's getting there the morning of. I think that they're going to have a Bravo style reunion. Now, if you guys watch Bravo TV, any of the franchises, could be VPR, Southern Charm, Southern Hospitality, Summer House, The Housewives, any of them. You know how their reunions work. It's very simple. It's very clean cut. Then they have the friends of the show who didn't have a storyline, aren't a part of the OG cast. They come in for their segment. They battle out and hash out what they need to. They say their piece and they walk away. It's no secret, Jalen was not a part of the main storyline. He's America's sweetheart. He left America's sweetheart. But for the 2-3 days that he was there, he doesn't have that much to talk about. So I truly don't think that they're going to waste a seat in the grand scheme of things like they did last year. I don't think that they're going to waste space to a lot of the Islanders that were not there for the majority of the time. I did see that Bella was still in Hawaii yesterday, so I'm not sure if she's going to be attending or if she'll zoom in or if she made it. But again, she also was there a few days, so she may either zoom in or she may not even be there at all. Or if she is, she probably may not be there, for the full however long they're filming. I could be very wrong. We did see Jeremiah obviously flying there. He was not there for the full amount of time. He was there about half of the time, but he was still a topic of conversation well throughout Ace's time in the villa. Same thing for Hannah. Hannah and Jeremiah dumping was very pivotal and very monumental in the season. We talked about it for episodes to come till the very end, really, until Ace and Shelly got dumped. Those were conversations that interviewers had for Shelly and Ace. And so I believe that they're going to have the OGs plus the final four in the mix for the majority, or if not the entire reunion. We will then see people like Jalen, maybe people from Casa that came in, like Coco, Vanna, they'll come in, they'll say their piece, and then they'll leave. That is my prediction because I think for two co-hosts and then to have an entire room of people who are not even talking that are just sitting there. Like last year we had Cassie. No shade to Cassie. Beautiful girl. Like her time though was on season 5. Like that was her season. So it was very poorly executed that they had every single islander that they could have had that made the show. They had Koi there. Koi was there for a few days. Didn't really have a storyline after he left. He may have said one shady comment, which he apologized to Kenny and Janae for, but that was about it. But that's just my opinion. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that they're going to give us a little mix of Bravo, throw in a little Bravo franchise in there? I do, because that would make sense as to why Jaden didn't get there till this morning. You see, like on these Housewives franchises, Kathy Hilton, Jennifer Tilly, all these people who are just friends of, they get there later in the day. They get their makeup and hair done and all that stuff. They get ready, then they show up to the set and then they walk away. They go back to their dressing room, wherever they're going to be watching the rest of the reunion. Even like for the housewives' husbands, especially Jersey, who's very integrated in the show, a lot of them get there after the housewives do. And then they stay there in the back and they kind of just shoot the shit, just hang out while they watch the reunion being filmed. And then they'll cut to a little camera time when they're kind of chit chatting in the back where they give their 2 cents. And then they go back to the regular, like main stage. So let me know what you guys think. Pop off in the comment section. If you guys see any of their first looks, like their outfits dropped, send them my way. Send them my way. Let me know. Hey, Cassie, first looks, outfits are being dropped. Let me know because we have a busy day ahead of us. So yeah, with that, pop off in the comment section. If you like this video and you want more, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know where you're watching from. And we'll catch you later for another reality check. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of your Tuesday.